supervised. Unfortunately, Andy and I caught our own individual strains of COVID and are currently fighting it off. We fully intend to continue naming a game for each letter of the alphabet, but H was supposed to be Andy's day and he can't. So today I'll be doing an honorable mention game starting with the letter D.
D.
For Dead Cells. Oh wow, a roguelike on our list. How original. I can feel your judgmental eyes and I get it, but this one is above most of them. Dead Cells has to be one of the most evolved roguelites/likes to exist on the market right now or ever. You have how it started, this vanilla roguelike that you can make much harder by using the boss cell system over and over as you beat the game within each difficulty. There wasn't much here. Some variation in the levels, enemies, and how you encounter them, but within a few plays you could see the whole game without much frustration. More than I was willing to put in, but still. Then you have this variation of Dead Cells that comes a few updates later that adds new monsters, new enemies, new bosses, and new blueprints, which are these costumes and weapons you can pump cells into so you can wear the former and encounter the latter on your runs. I only ever pump one less than the number needed for most of these because I don't want to encounter crap weapons on my runs. There was a lot of new here. This was the version I played the most and attempted to learn. I got the most unlocks here while I figured out how and where certain keys were, and where the power-ups that allowed you more healing were located. This was becoming a really good game that I enjoyed playing way more than the release version while I unlocked costumes and was able to beat my favorite boss in the game, the Giant, for the first time. It was awesome. I have that moment stapled to my brain forever. Finally, you have the variation of Dead Cells that exists today. This is the most inclusive roguelike I have played so far in my life. Not only does it offer difficulty options for those who like to torture themselves, it also offers options for those who don't hate themselves called Aspect. Sure, these prevent you from unlocking new boss cells or flawless boss achievements, but those aren't needed anyway. Aspects, which you can equip at the beginning of each run, will make the game much easier for you, and are one of my favorite parts of Dead Cells. Seriously, these elevated Dead Cells is something I would recommend anyone play, even if you've never played a roguelite/like before. More than the fun gameplay, more than the enemy boss and level variety, the aspects are the thing that should invite you into this game, wrap you in a warm blanket, and comfort you as you slam things into walls and destroy doors. Aspects grant abilities like healing you when standing in poison water or gas, healing you for every hit against a bleeding target, offering an additional cursed chest for each encountered biome, causing slam attacks to do 400% more damage to enemies, one of the best things this game lets you do, and more. There are quite a few of these, and I wish more were added, but these are definitely the main reason I would recommend checking this game out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some enemies to punish with one of the dozens of awesome weapons in this game, like this one, or this one, or this one! Anyway, what game starting with a D do you hold near and dear to your heart? Let us know in the comments and we'll see you next time for whatever video comes next.